Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, happy Sunday. Welcome to the Love is Blind UK Season 2 reunion live. Thank y'all for joining me for an odd hour because, normally I go live at 8 p.m., but this time around we're going live a little bit earlier. So I just want to say thank you all for joining. And if you have not, please hit the like button so we can push it out to other people. Let me speak to the folks that are up and through, okay? Because there are not a lot of us on this live, but people will see it afterwards. If you're a part of the replay gang, don't worry about it. You ain't got to sit through all the niceties and me speaking. Just go ahead and hit that playlist, okay? Or what is it called? Child, the chapters. Hit the chapters so that you will be able to skip forward. Now, y'all know I'm a teacher, so y'all know I start on time, okay? The bell has rung. Y'all should be in y'all seats. Should nobody be getting up asking to go to the restroom or nothing, okay? Come on in, have a seat. It's time to get started. Child, let me speak to y'all. J Love says she can't join because she has to go to work. Well, don't let them work you too hard, child. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Straight Cherry. Hey, Ari. Hey, Miss AKA Ren. Hey, Nicole. Hey, El Young. Hey, Lanice. Hey, Reese. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Lumel. Hey, Danielle. All natural. Hey, Miss Nat. Hey, Brandy B. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Hey, Go Time Girl. Hey, Alicia B. Hey, Rox. Hey, Sophia. Hey, BP. Hey, Shonda. Hey, y'all ain't watch. I'm just here for the vibes. Okay, come on in and get the vibes, child. Hey, Doreen and hey, Rose. Hey, Kira. So anybody else that's gonna join the live, they will come in and get in where they fit in. Okay, because I still got to make Sunday dinner, and then we have a standing appointment over on the Patreon. So I'm trying to do everything all at damn once. Hey, Maisha. So I'm trying to do everything all at once. So we just gonna jump right into it. Now, for me, the reunion really wasn't a shocker. It was good though, because see, the reason why it was very good to me, and I'm just going to say that the US needs to take some pointers because I like when they allow them to just speak. The reunion is for us to get answers. If you watch a show and you've been watching said show for however many weeks, even though Netflix puts their shows out in batches, you want to be able to get answers to the burning questions, things that they have edited and put together for you to view. You want answers. And I think where the US gets it wrong is that Nick and Vanessa have main character energy and they do not allow the cast to participate freely. And I don't like that. Okay. Like, I'm going to need y'all to please just sit back, relax, and enjoy the program. I don't need y'all talking in between about babies and what kind of shoes they wearing. I don't want to hear all that. Why did you lie? Why the hell are you the way that you are? That's what I want to know. I don't want all that extra talking. On the UK, the host just allowed them to actually speak. Baby, they be having full on debates. And then when it gets a little bit too much, okay, they pull them back. But they allowed them to really speak. And I think that's why I enjoyed this reunion so much. The only thing I did not enjoy was Katisha's hair. Katisha, girl, what the hell? Everybody was pulled so together and then you. Okay. And speaking of Katisha, let's get into these fashions. First up is Sophie. Okay, girl. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But not Sophie and Katisha had matching hair, y'all. Did y'all notice that? Not the hair matching. Mm. I said not Javen's two women with the hair matching and whatnot. I mean, pretty dress, very simple. I wasn't a fan of her hair. Sophie just seems like an ice queen. Child, she ain't fooling me. Moving on. I knew. Okay. The one that is so happy that they highlighted her saying, "You're a liar," and all that. Girl, anyway. She looks very pretty. Hair looks nice, dress looks nice. You look great. Moving on to Demola. Demola looked very handsome at this reunion, y'all. I was looking at him and I was like, he looks so handsome. I don't know if it was the cut. I don't know if it was because he was sitting up with his shoulders back. I'm not sure exactly what was going on, but he was looking like something. Let me take this banner down so y'all get the full picture. I said, he actually looks very, very nice. Yes, I loved the purple too, ARW. It was very regal. I don't know. It just did something to me. I said, okay, devil. Okay. I see you. Next up is Katisha and Javen. Javen, look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes. Javen. Javen, what the hell you got on? Why do you have them big ass white shoes on? Javen, I'm not gonna play with you on this good here Sunday. Now you better knew better than to put that them dang on white shoes on with that outfit. I see you got your little belt on. Oh, child, honey, a mess. Okay. And then you have Katisha. It's giving David's bridal. Okay, girl. It's giving very much bridesmaid because we know she was not a bride because Javen was playing in her damn face. But see, Katisha, that's why you should have went over there with Demolo. You see how nice he looked? Y'all would have looked so nice together. But sometimes the person is just not your person. Okay. But I didn't really like Katisha's dress. I didn't really like her hair. She's just so pretty. She reminds me of Jordan Sparks. That's what I was calling her the whole season. So I feel like Jordan really could have done a little bit something else. But I'm gonna tell y'all, as I was watching this reunion, I came to the conclusion that I'm not very fond of Katisha. It's something about her disposition where she blames others that pisses me off. Okay, and when we get to her segment, I'm gonna tell y'all what I mean. But yeah, Katisha ain't for me. Moving on, baby. Why did Kieran show up with his hair like Fantasia's? Baby, that was good old Fantasia feathering going on with that head. I said, not. Baby, that's a good old Auntie Black 27-piece Marcel Iron flat curl. Do you hear me? Baby, that's the kind of curl that we used to get in the beauty shop, not the salon, not the shop, or not the stylist chair like they do now. I'm talking about the damn beauty shop. When you could smell the Marcel irons from your car, when you can hear them clacking together. You know how the Marcels be clacking together because they be trying to release that heat. That is Kieran's hairdo. Not hairstyle, not haircut, hairdo. I said, now him looking like the mother of the bride, child. Baby, this is a fool. And then he had his wide leg breeches on. I said, oh, okay. Now, it just makes me think that Megan is trying to turn him into a dancer because they was giving very much Dancing with the Stars, but make it a couple. That's what it was giving. And of course, I like this green color on Megan. I wasn't too fond of her hair, but I mean, it's them, child. But Karen, don't never do that again. Don't never do that again. I don't know who told you to comb all your damn hair to the front. I was happy that old silly Cal didn't look like Herman the Monster. And then you showed up looking like Fantasia Barrino. Boy, bye. Moving on to Ashleigh and old Billy Badass with his 2'4'7" looking self. He done pissed me off. Child, I can't wait till we get to that segment. Anywho, Ashleigh, you look nice. Billy, you're there. Nice to see you. Moving on. But baby, who shut down the show for me was Sarover. She looked beautiful to me. I do not know what she did. I don't know who did her makeup, everything. She just looked stunning. I said, Sarover, girl, you have had a glow up. She was pretty already. But the way she showed up to that reunion, she looked so good. And I know, Cal, I know you were eating your little heart out. Because look how you look. You know how some people think they look so good and then they really don't in the end after you're done talking to them or being with them or whatever, and you thought they were so fine, and then you look at them again like, oh, is that you? Oh, okay, it's giving nothing. Mm-hmm. I just thought she looked so good. She really pulled this look off. It was great. Okay, and as far as Cal, anyway, y'all. Lenny said, it was Sarova's makeup for me. She looked younger than she did on the show. It's because she got rid of Cal. Yes, Lenice, that makeup, the hair, it just, everything. She just looked so pretty. Now, if you don't know, the ultimate compliment for me is when someone says you're pretty. Because I feel like people overuse beautiful and gorgeous and all that. She's gorgeous. Okay. Calm down. But when someone says you're pretty, that just embodies everything to me. It's like you didn't try too hard. You just show up and this is who you are. You look so pretty. So for me, Sarover looked so nice. I thought she looked really, really nice. I was very, 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 very pleased. Moving on to Bardha and Jed. Barda, I really, really like the dress. I wasn't too fond of all that orange tanner. I don't know if you tanned heavily or whatever. You said you've been in Dubai. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but yeah, I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan of all the orange, child. At all. Jed, I see you in your little loafers with your little ankles out. Okay. It's giving you work in somebody's office. I mean, it's a nice suit. I don't like to see too much ankle. I don't really like to see too much ankle unless it's tapered. I don't know. I just don't like it. And I don't like those big loafers. But, ladies and gentlemen, Bardha and Jed. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. This is what we're here for. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this because I did not do a review on the wedding episodes. When I saw that Sarover and Kal actually got married, I was like, okay, I think I need to go get a refreshing beverage. Because Kal, let me just say this to you. Okay, and I'm speaking directly to you. The only reason why you married Sarover is because you did not want to look like the villain. You like who you like, and that's just that on that. You were not fooling me. There was zero emotion, zero connection. I was so confused, and I was actually quite surprised that you said yes. Because for what? And you knew dang on well that you did not want to be with Sarover like that. Sarover, to you, we got to start paying attention to the non-verbal cues. He was giving absolutely nothing through the whole season. Like, we gotta pay attention. And another thing too, his brother even said it. His brother said that he's basically a commitment phobe. And you went there and married him anyway. You should have said no, just based off that. Because you would think that his brother knows who he is. But at the same damn time, not to fault her too much, because when somebody is in your face saying one thing and you really want that one thing to be true, then you're going to go with what that person is saying. And Kal, you played in her face. Thank you for the super chat. I wasn't fooled by Kal bringing the drums. You weren't. I was like, you know what? I'm actually shocked that he said yes, but I know dang all well that this is not going to last. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth. I said, child, that ain't going to last. Anyway, who's the next couple? Because I already know he finna get ready to play. And I was right. So the host look at Kal and Sarover and they're like, okay, so how was your first year of marriage? How's the first year of married life been? And she's like, what married life? Child, we went through Christmas. Next thing you know, he done told me I'm too emotional. He's not affectionate. It's me, not you. I just can't get with it. And I just don't understand where we went wrong. I'm shocked. Sarover, girl, Ray Charles could see that Kal was just there to be seen. He wants to be on like The Perfect Match or Too Hot to Handle. He wants to be on one of those shows. He thought he was too damn hot to handle in your marriage. When y'all went on that honeymoon, because you know they do it backwards. Married at First Sight gets married first, honeymoon second. Love is Blind goes on honeymoons first, and then they get married or not. When they were there and he kept referencing how hot he was and how all the girls couldn't wait to see him because he was hot, I knew then he was full of okay, I was like, girl, you need to leave him alone, because the fact that all he cares about is his looks, with his head looking like that, I just knew that wasn't gonna work. I was like, girl, he want to be on one of these other shows. He ain't fooling me. Okay, he is not fooling me. And you're not his type. And I don't care how he tries to make you his type. I don't care how he lies about his type. You're not his type. You're a beautiful lady, but a person like Kal is stuck on this certain aesthetic. I feel like he, would be more inclined to be attracted to Ashleigh or Bardha. I'm going to bring this up again because I brought this up last time we did this live. The way that he hugged Ashleigh for that extended amount of time, and Sarover, you felt it too. Because when he did it, you looked at him like, I mean, dang, how much longer y'all going to hug? Okay, break it up. Like, how long y'all going to sit there and hug each other? Like, what is happening? And that's what's going on. That's what he wanted. Okay. That's what he wanted. And that's what he went over there to get. And her mom is trying to like explain how Sarover broke the news to her. And Kal's like, well, no, that's not true. I loved her 100%. And you did not love this lady. It took you all of 3 months to start telling her it's not you, it's me. And then she said you cut her off cold turkey. Like a very cowardly breakup. You didn't speak to her about things that maybe you could work through. You were not serious. I don't know what you did this for, but you came across very, very, very unlikable. You know, I think at first I was like, okay, let me not give Kal a hard time. Some people are just not as outwardly affectionate or expressive as others. I was like, you know what? Let me back up a little bit because they did get married, but I knew it. I damn knew it, and y'all weren't fooling me. Now, this picture right here, Sarover just looks so good. She looks so good. You have the queen and the court jester. She just looked so good. And I mean, it's always going to be some pick me's. Sarova should have seen the signs. Kal was very nice to her. He never dogged her out, even though you guys keep saying she's not his type. He never made her feel any differently. Oh, he didn't? Oh, okay. So her sitting up here on this stage 1 year later, talking about how he basically dumped her with absolutely no warning. He didn't make her feel differently. He all but told her she was a dog face. I just really get so confused when women do this and they're like, you guys are projecting because, baby, the proof is in the pudding. He waited 3 good months, got this woman all tied up. She been taking pictures and matching sweaters for Christmas. And then as soon as the holiday season commences, he tells her he don't want to be together no more. So you tell me what that is. Like, please tell me what you think it is. Like, let's be so for real. V. Spencer said Kieran was such a disappointment. These UK men were gross. You mean Kal? Because Kieran did good. Yeah, Kal. Mm-hmm. Lady J said Kal told us all we needed to know when he met Sarova's mom. It was painfully obvious. Yes, Lady J. When you cannot even come up with a coherent sentence to tell people what you like about, we like the gym. What is today? Tuesday? We both showed up here and it's Tuesday. Mom, we both have moms. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about that one. We both have moms. Like, that has absolutely. What do you like about her? What do you like about her? Like, please relax. Sweetie said Disney's Deep D and Shake. Yeah, exactly. And I got them vibes from them from the beginning. He might as well go over there and join Shake on that little podcast of his, child. Anywho, the court jester is taking me out. I mean, what else can he be, Amanda? What else can he be? GT Diva 24 said, I don't think Kal could make it work with anyone. He seems like he only cares about himself. Yeah, he just wants a few drive-bys, honey. So just go on over there and drop it off and then leave, because that's all he wants. Get that bread, that head, then leave. That's all he wants. That is all he wants, honey. He ain't fooling me. I don't care what he say. True Love said, I do have to wonder myself if Sarover spoke to his brothers. That's a good question. You know what though, True Love, even if she didn't speak to his brothers, she felt something. Like, if you go back and watch those episodes, she felt something. I think she actually tricked herself into believing that it was more than what it actually was. That's what it gives me. Like, that's how I feel about the situation. But again, that's a very good question. And like I said, Sarover, you look beautiful. And Kal, you're looking like you're looking. But I want to say this, honey, because y'all know I pay attention to a whole lot of detail. I think it's something about this white suit. If you put this, everybody stop and pay attention to your screen. If you're driving, please do not stop and pay attention to your screen, honey. Don't even look at your screen. Just continue to listen. And when you get home, then look at your screen. It's this damn white suit. Same background with the fireplace, with the little wood on it. With the little stones on it. And that same damn jacket. The only thing is, Kal didn't dress his jacket up. It's that white suit. It's that white suit. If they wear that white suit, you're doomed. Okay, you are doomed. I said, you know what? Because I was looking at the pictures. I said, somebody else wore that white suit and acted a damn fool. Who was it? It was Tyler. Yep, it's that white suit. Look how Tyler looking. Knowing he was finna get ready to lie and ruin somebody. I could slap his face every time I think about it. Look at him. Knowing he was finna get ready to lie. Honey, we ain't even on his season and he done pissed me off. And then look at Kal. I'm finna go out of there and marry her, Isn't it? I'm finna marry her, isn't it? I don't know nothing about isn't it. You knew damn well you shouldn't have married Sarover because you didn't want to marry her. Okay? You didn't want to. You want to be on those other shows. That's what you want to do. And y'all both got them damn white suits on. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly, Amy. She said that smile, laugh out loud, so pissed. I could just look at him. And you know the ones that really take you up and through there, they be the ones smiling the brightest, honey. They could be a spokesperson for Colgate. If a man get to grinning from ear to ear, just be very careful. Just be very careful. Just be very careful. One thing I can say about that soon to be ex baby, that man had a smile that I had never seen on somebody, honey. That man had a beautiful smile. I love when black men smile, but they be getting ready to lie. And look at Tyler in that smile. He done pissed me off. I can't even look at it. Lydia said, look at the white suit. Look at the white suit. Yes. Look, Javen got the white shoes on and they got that white suit on. I'm telling y'all, I'm on to something. Y'all gonna start listening to me, and then y'all gonna come back and be like, Misha said that the next season of Love is Blind, let's see who wears the white suit. If they wear a white suit, we're gonna put all of them up here together. I was trying to figure out if what was the man Clay? I was trying to see if Clay had a white suit on when he went there and played in AD's face, but he didn't. He had a black suit on. He was gonna lie either way. But these two right here, I said, it's something about that suit. It is. You know they both about to play games with that smile. You know they about to play in your damn face. And I was just like, wow. Smile, black man. You look so good. So handsome. Getting ready to do the fool, child. What's Aaron said, if he really wanted to be on one of them shows, he would have said no. Now, everyone literally thinks he's a piece of crap instead of acting like a piece of crap. And see, the thing is, I just don't think he wanted the villain edit. He knew what he was going to do. Even if okay, yes, he could have said no if he wants to be on one of those shows, but he's still open to still be on one of them shows after taking that lady through whatever for 3 months, making her think that you guys were okay and then pulling the rug from up under her. A perfect example is Ollie. Yes, he and AD found their happily ever after and they have their love story and they're getting married, they're having a baby. Congratulations. But in the grand scheme of things, these people want to go on these other shows. They just want to go on the other shows. And they know they got to do this to get there. Now, should he have used Sarover as a pawn in his plan? No. But I don't buy that he just woke up and realized he can't do life with a person. He just didn't want to look bad. He ain't fooling me. I'm sorry. Sweetie Cross says, sorry, but at the rate reality TV is pumping these influencers out, there are even enough spinoff deals, sponsorships, and brand deals to go around. Are there? I don't know. They can always find a way to get some money, though. Even the people who were horrible find a way to get some money. And they are making big bucks to be attached and tied to these people. So, yeah. Nicole said, I don't want to see him or that haircut on my TV again. Let me put you out of your misery, sis. Let me put you out of your misery. Hold on. My screen went black. Hold on. Okay. Y'all still there? Okay. Yeah. Y'all still there, child. Oh, honey, let me put you out of your misery. Because you like, he got to go. Moving on from him, let's go to Bardha and Jed. Now, I had predicted this. I predicted she would say no, and I predicted he would say yes. When we did that live, someone asked me what I thought the couples were going to say, and I knew that she was going to say no. Now, I don't really understand their dynamic. Most of the time I can figure it out like, okay, I'm not sure what's happening, or this person did this and that theirs is not as cut and dry. I'm very confused. She was saying, I don't even know what she was saying. Okay, so the issue when the show was still airing is that he wanted to take care of her. He basically wanted to take over. She's not used to the soft life. She wants to make sure that she still has her independence. That's what I believed was going on. But when we get down to the reunion, something else going on. So I'm confused. Okay, I don't know. I'm just confused. So they're having this conversation, and a lot of people are coming down on Barter, and they feel like Jed is this woe is me. Oh, and she was so mean to Jed. We don't know. We weren't in their relationship. I don't think she was being mean to him, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now the story that she told about being at the gym and he saw his ex, so he told her to take the ring off. Oh, you ain't never got to worry about me again. Because why the hell I got to take the ring off? Because we see your ex. If she that ex, she need to stay that ex. Why are you worried about her? Now, I don't know what other people talking about because everybody else feels like the story in the gym doesn't make any sense. She treated him so he deserves better. If you take me to a public place and we see your ex and I don't know that it's your ex, and then we get in this space and you say, "Hey, turn your ring around." Why? Just turn it around. Then he explains it. Well, I told her to turn the ring around because, if you're not married, you don't want to have something on your finger that's, well, why did you let her put it back on? If that's the way you feel, why didn't you say, hey, if we're not married, I don't want you to wear the ring? Why did you not do that? You made her turn the ring around like y'all on damn Dream Girls. Turn the wigs around. Why did she have to turn her damn ring around? Then you said, yeah, I saw my ex there and I knew that things were going to get worse than they could have gotten worse. Why? Does your ex not know she's an ex? I was so confused. I mean, maybe somebody else sees it another way, but what are y'all talking about? I was so confused. Honey, I had to watch that part like 3 times. What are y'all talking about? Because if you tell me to take my ring, then he got mad because she took the ring off. I was confused at you, Barter, because you're like, the ring fell off in the shower and I just forgot to put it back on. He's like, why didn't you call me at work? Hey, it wasn't a big deal. You want me to call you at work? Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Hello, this is Jed. Hi, this is Barta. My ring fell off in the shower. What do you want me to do about it? Should I put it back on or no? What? What are y'all saying? I'm confused, honey. I got a 42-year-old confusion, honey. I'm so confused because what are y'all even talking about? Okay, let me see what y'all gonna say. Maybe y'all can help me. ARW said, if you tell me to take my ring off for any reason, I'll do it and we'll never put it back on. Exactly. I don't know what the confusion is. And everybody's like, Barta treated him so mean. She's mean. He didn't express himself on that stage like she did. You told me to turn my damn ring around because you saw your ex. And you want me to say, okay, I don't want her to get upset. We just went on a whole show and we're almost married. And then she said, I put the ring back on because I knew that I hurt him. And I put it back on. Then we go out with friends. He gets mad because the ring is not on. The ring fell off in the shower. I didn't put it back on. Well, why didn't you call me at work? Well, you were busy. What are y'all talking about? I said, good day. Makeup Addict said, damn, I didn't even know the reunion aired. Laugh out loud. Barta looks nice. Wow, shocking. Her face ain't caked on. I brushes them up. I brushes up the pictures. Go to the actual episode. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. Barter girl, what is going on, child? True love, I don't know. I'm so damn confused. It ain't even funny. If I need to take my ring off, you can have it back because I'm done. Exactly. Even if you tell me to turn it around, I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to take it off. Don't tell me to turn. And it's not even about the ring. It's the reason why you told me to take it off because you see your ex. Jed ain't fooling me. I don't care. He probably was being controlling and people want to, but I don't trust it. Barta has her flaws as well because, girl, why you even go on this show if you don't want a man to step in and take his position? Why not? I don't know what y'all arguing about and y'all never make it clear. Now it's the ring in the gym and turn it around in the shower and call me at work. And I don't know what y'all are doing, but you shouldn't do it together. Now, she said that she's now in Dubai and she's been there ever since. Okay. So now she's a Dubai girl, honey. Right. The lack of respect. Exactly. Lydia said apparently the ex was at the dinner too, though, where she wanted to pay the bills so bad. Oh, baby, not the ex following them all around town. Baby, that lady probably not even an ex. This is giving very much Chris and Paige and Mercedes. All of a sudden, she ended up pregnant with a my chart that wasn't really a my chart. And then he had to buy a Mercedes. Paige was looking real greasy, honey, and her nerves was shot. This right here is giving that. Girl, yeah, she had a right to leave him alone. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They should have never gotten back together right after the failed wedding. There were too many emotions that never got processed. I agree. And I think she was trying to make up for saying no. Like, okay, let me put the ring back on and then let's just jump back into dating. Trying to see if maybe it could be a thing. Because sometimes, you don't want that serious commitment because you still need to know each other a little bit better. Some people do make those choices. And so they back up to date. And that would have been okay. But this right here with the ring and turning it around, and it's too much. Toya said Barda's money is long and Jed's isn't. Is her money long? Oh, see, maybe I didn't know that part. Or maybe I wasn't paying attention. Serene Storm said, but why is everyone ignoring the fact that he said he didn't want the ex to see because no one was supposed to know the outcome of the show? I get that, but he knew she was putting it on. He knew she was putting it on. You knew we was going to go to the gym. You weren't going to say nothing until you saw that ex in there. If the ex were never in there, was she going to keep the ring on or not? I'm sorry. It just ain't adding up to me. Because if no one is supposed to know that we're married or not married or whatever, we're supposed to be keeping it a secret and all of this, then you should have told her, don't put the ring on, period. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Kay. AK Ren said, it's like the guy who invited his girlfriend to the wedding. That was Love is Blind. That was SK. Surviving SK. Baby, we had a whole series and everything. SK did Raven so wrong, child. Yeah, that was SK. So I'm a little bit confused on these two. I really don't know. Let's move on to Ashleigh and Billy Badass. Ashleigh, that man paused for 200,674 days, 26 hours, and 3 minutes before he said yes. I went to the kitchen, stirred up my beans, came back, sat down, crossed my legs, spun around in my chair, drunk a sip of water, checked some comments on YouTube, looked up, looked down, looked all around, and he still had not answered if he wanted to say I do. What is taking so long? I don't care nothing about no editing. Why is it edited so long? It took him 50 minutes to say yes. I said, Ashleigh, he doesn't want to do it, baby. This is another situation. Now, he tried to, say earlier, it's the job, it's the job, it's the job. But according to her, he didn't have a problem with that job when he was using them friendly Sky Miles. And he also is away for work. So their schedules actually aligned. Now, this is what I thought was interesting. Okay, this is what Lady J said, Billy's extra squared ass pissed me off. But baby, he reminded me of Herman the Monster as well. It's so many Hermans. True Love said, oh my goodness, Billy got on my nerves. He didn't even want to marry her. And Ashleigh wanted marriage, not Billy. Not surprised. Exactly. She wanted to be married. Baby, she let him have it on their reunion, though. Baby, I got up and gave her a good old standing ovation. She was like, I'm not done talking. Oh, you're talking all night. Okay, we'll just listen. I'm like, dang, y'all getting a little rude. Baby, y'all's rude, honey. Again, not surprised about Billy and Ashleigh. Me either. I ain't surprised by them either. He told her he was 50-50 just days before the wedding. Oh, yeah. So you're saying the exact same thing that I'm literally about to say right now. He told her it was about the job when they went to do that, excursion together. And then, girl, why would you want somebody that you can't even eat your cake? If I can't have my cake and eat it too, I don't want it. Why would you even want him? Some things were just painfully obvious. And I guess it may not be obvious when you're in it. But yeah, no. She had the evidence he wasn't into her before the wedding. I agree. That's why your comment goes well with the other comment that says Ashleigh wanted a wedding. She didn't care if it was Billy or not. Okay? She just wanted to be married. Hey, ATL Diva. You know what? I was just thinking about you because I was thinking about something about Atlanta And I know you always like give me the inside scoop over on the Patreon. And I realized I hadn't seen you in so long. Thank you for the super chat and thank you for checking in. I finally made a live after months. Laugh out loud. I hope you're doing well too. I literally just thought about you. It's like y'all be popping up when I think like I haven't seen this person in a while or something. Yeah, because you know you're gonna tell me what's going on in the A. Child, Billy and Ashleigh arguing on that stage for a minute straight was a mess, and I loved every minute of it. Please let them get it out, baby. Because look, the host was enjoying it as much as we were. They sitting there looking like, and what? Okay, so and what? And you took the flight? Baby, they was getting it to it. Baby, Ashleigh let him know. But this is what I thought was so funny. So Ashleigh and Sarover feel like Kal and Billy concocted a plan to come to them with the bush and break up with them because they had the same script. It was around the same time. They were very ice cold with the cutoff. So they were trying to figure out why is it seeming like y'all just got together and decided y'all was going to break up with us? Okay. Like what y'all got going on? Now, me personally, I don't think that they concocted a script and told each other what they were going to do at the specific time, but they damn sure was telling each other, you don't like your wife? Oh, me neither. Oh, Lord, I married her, but I don't want to be married anymore. So about what time are you going to break up? Like they did have conversations about not wanting to be married. That's for sure. But I don't think they came together. They probably used ChatGPT, child. Charlie probably went over there. How do I break up with a cabin crew member and I am in the service? Please make it brief, friendly, and informative. Child, just go ahead and put it in Chat GPT and let them break up with the people for you. Breaking up on New Year's Day is wild work. Let me tell y'all something. That happened to me one time. That is devastating. Because every single year after that, I thought about that. The first day of the year, are you insane? Are you literally insane? You're going to break up with me on the first day of the year. Baby, I ain't going to never forget it. I couldn't even eat my black eyed peas and cornbread good. I had just got the second plate, honey, and just got the send off at the same damn time. I said, oh, honey, I don't know New Year's Day. Oh, Lord, take me, Jesus. I can't believe that boy broke up with me like that. I cannot believe that. It's all good though. Planned buffoonery. Yeah, they done got together, child. Got on Chat GPT and figured out how to break up with these women. Ridiculous. V. Spencer said, I said the same thing. I think they had a January 2nd deadline to annul that marriage. Honey, this is a fool. Yeah, I think so too, Toya. She says they probably egged each other on. Yeah, sharing one damn brain. Child, a fool. Plot twist, Kal and Billy are together. Dude, I thought the room was Leisha. I'm not finna play with you. I am not finna play. Lady J said, didn't Ashleigh say that he was going to be deployed for 3 months? Yeah, she did say that. Girl, he was going to cheat on you anyway, child. You can't trust that deployment, honey. Ask me how I know. Okay? That's a story time. That's really a story time. Do you hear me? This fool ended up giving me his email situation, login, whatever. Honey, I ain't the only one back in the States sending emails. They be so sloppy. How you gonna give me your login information? I log in and make sure you ain't being laid down somewhere in some dirt. And she is emailing, making sure you ain't laid down in some dirt as well. Child, I can go on all night, child. Nita the Diva said, Sarover didn't deserve that. No, Kal didn't ever have intentions on staying. Sarover gonna forever be scared about that. You think so? I think that she's gonna pull herself together. She seems like the type to not let things get her down. I really think that she's going to push forward because I've seen her in some of her interviews and she know the people can't stand Kal, honey. She ain't going to let that monkey stop one show, okay? That one monkey stop no show. You hear me? Truly idiotic. Baby, the way I was reading and siphoning through them emails, I said, oh, they've been talking for about 2 years. I'm talking about email after email because he was out there for at least by the time I found the emails, he had been out there for at least a year. And he was sending me money. So I really didn't say anything right up front. I let him cheat for a good 6 months because he was paying my rent. Because, he was getting good money, okay? So he was sending me money and, he would ask me for things like, can you send this to this place and all that. And I'm like doing all the work that I can do. Okay. As he be all he can be in the army. Little did he know that I knew he was cheating on me, but I was like, he's still paying these bills. I got to get this. You know what? I got to get this watch though. Okay. Shout out to Nene. So I was like, I'm going to go out here and let him do his thing. Because I was very young at the time. So I was like, I'm going to go out here and let him do his thing. Because he's not going to play in my damn face. But let's be clear. Your ass is grass. And honey, I started dating. And the crazy part about it is I started dating somebody and child ended up marrying him, honey. Went right on to matrimony. You were playing in my damn face. Okay, you was cheating on me, but you was paying them bills. I gotta get this light bill paid though. Because at the time I was in school and I was working as like a server. So I was like making money to pay my bills or whatever. But the fact that he was just getting this guaranteed money, he was paying all the bills too. I'm talking about the light bill, my car note, everything. He was paying her bills too. I was like, where his little pocket change at if he paying all our bills? Baby, how much damn money you making? But yeah, child, them was the good old days, honey. That's a story time. That's really a story time. I'll have to tell y'all another time, honey. But yeah, it was something else. I actually think Sarover will be okay. May she find the man that will treat her like a true queen. I know that's right. I know that's right. Get them bills paid, sis, and did. And did. Because you know what? At first, I was going to fall the hell apart and I called my grandma because my grandmother is my girl. And I called and I talked to her about everything. Okay. And so I called and I'm telling her, honey, I'm crying and everything because I'm thinking he's going to be my one and only. And child, that was just so stupid. So I'm calling, I'm crying. She was like, girl, don't be no fool. Those were her exact words. Don't be no fool. Let him keep paying them damn bills. Don't say not one word. Go out and find you somebody else. He ain't here. Let him pay the bills and go find you another man. That's exactly what I did. He was still emailing and calling. And I was like, hey, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to pay the baby. We had like I had Bank of America at the time. I had put him on my bank account. He was sending all the money to the Bank of America bank account, and I was paying all the bills. And child, when it was time for him to come home, I was like, I'm engaged. I'm engaged. For all you do, this bud's for you. Honey, I was done. But my grandma told me straight up, don't be no damn fool. She was like, suck it up, buttercup. Okay? What you gonna do with him anyway? He ain't giving you nothing. At least you're getting some money out of it. You can't even see him. And it was so funny, y'all, because he was sending me pictures and everything, smiling in his damn, what they call it, in his army fatigue. I was like, this is a real fool. He's sending me and her the same pictures. Let me tell y'all something. He was literally copying and pasting emails. Whatever he was sending me, he was sending to her because I was reading them. And I'm like, this man is really insane. But, you know, my girl told me to go on get that money. He paid them bills for almost 2 years, honey. Child. But anyway, like I said, let's stay on track. Let's stay on track, child. Let's stay on track. Ashleigh and Billy, I knew it was going to happen, child. You're better off, Ashleigh. Okay. Moving on to Katisha and Javen. Okay, yeah, whatever. Katisha, girl, you kind of get on my nerves a little bit. I don't know what it is about her. She just really gets on my nerves. And what I was telling y'all earlier about how she blames other people, it pisses me off because she was sitting here talking about how we were being so mean about the fact that she didn't choose Demila. And, you know, it's just that the two of them weren't compatible. And it's, girl, don't nobody care. We were simply trying to state that you had someone that you were connected to, and you're trying to make it seem like you were not going to choose Demila at first. Let's be very for real. You sat in those pods and you were about to break things off with Javen, but I don't know what he said to you in that moment that made you change your mind. Did you forget that? So now you coming down on the viewers talking about you guys have to understand. We're all doing. I don't have to understand nothing. I watched it. You were about to choose this man and you yanked the rug from up under him and you chose Javen. And you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. Girl, anyway, I was like, I don't have time. I don't have time for Katisha. I really don't. I don't have time for Katisha. I don't have time for that hair. I don't have time. True Love said Katisha had no smoke for Javen's behavior, but had smoke for Sophie, though Sophie deserved it. Absolutely. Absolutely. She was like, you know, Javen's he's sweet, he's funny, and he's charismatic. And I'm like, girl, he doesn't like you. I don't care how many compliments you give him. He doesn't like you. The spark was never there. He was sparking more with people he saw at that whole party that you guys had as a group than he was with you. Girl, please. And like I said, Demla looked very handsome at the reunion. I don't know what was going on with it, honey, but I was like, Demla looks so handsome. He really looked very nice. He really did. He looked like a grown man, child. Not with his braids and his white shoes. Now, speaking of her going toe to toe with Sophie, she was talking about how Sophie, should have been more respectful to her because they weren't dating. They were actually engaged. So why are you talking to my man? But Katisha, where is this for Javen? She had already said that she apologized, this, that, and this, and and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, before we even get to that part, I don't buy nothing about them arguing and going into no damn photo booth. Why are y'all arguing? First of all, what are y'all arguing about? About the fact that because this is how my mind works. If two people who did not have communication with each other before that night that they sat there and flirted at that bar, and she told him that she lived 5 minutes away from him, if two people are arguing in my mind, now this is what I just came up with in my mind. They're arguing because Sophie wants you to break it off with Katisha and you don't want to do that. That's what y'all arguing about in my mind. Because what could y'all have to argue about? Y'all were just being nice and friendly and chummy, and now y'all arguing? What are you talking about? That didn't make sense to me. So I was like, you know what? Them arguing, that sounds foolish. Amanda said, Javen did an interview and said it's some stuff we didn't see with Katisha that he doesn't want to expose. Oh, child, please. Sure, white shoes. Sure. The scarf around her neck told me everything I needed to know. Period. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get off my line. Good night and goodbye, Alicia. Why do y'all act this way? What is wrong with y'all? Oh, baby, not the scarf. Oh, baby. I love a good comment. Baby, I don't see how people can't look at their comments and just cackle. Baby, I love a good comment. That's the highlight of my video, honey. I be trying to hear and put them videos out just so I can read the comments. And you best believe I be hollering all night. Sometimes my son wake up like, Mom, you're too loud. Baby, these comments be heavy. That scarf. Baby, these comments be having me hollering. Oh, I love y'all. Y'all is crazy. Do you hear me? All right, thank you for the super chat, honey. It's going to that lawyer fund. I appreciate you. I said this before, but it needs repeating. Javen looked like an 8th grade. Okay, wait. Let me get myself together. Javen looked like an 8th grader who didn't have the girl of his dreams ask him to the Sadie Hawkins. Not the damn Sadie Hawkins Day dance. Oh, honey. Baby, that belt and them white shoes, that's what did the fool for me. I said, baby, not the belt and the white shoes. And then his family was sitting in the audience like he ain't a slime bucket. I don't care how they try to confuse me and try to gaslight me into believing he and Sophie was arguing in that damn photo booth. What y'all arguing about? Okay. What are y'all arguing about? Oh my goodness. Word, the comments win. Yes, especially in TikTok comments. Baby, I can stay up. I make it an event. Do you hear me? Baby, I get my ginger ale, get real cozy, rub my feet together because perimenopause won't let me sleep. And baby, I'm in that thing. Baby, them TikTok comments so damn funny to me. Oh, honey. That's good to me. Not to say the August Day dance. She's so crazy. His family looked like they were smirking during the scene with Sophie. Strange. You seen that too? You seen that too? And they ain't fooling us. Because I was like, what's happening? So let's get to this photo booth. The photo booth did not have a curtain. We don't give a damn. Why are you in it? So you think ain't nobody gonna hear y'all arguing in this open booth? Baby, that don't mean nothing. And since we want to argue about it, I put a damn curtain on it. Here's a curtain. In my mind, they closed it. They kissed. They closed it. They kissed. And they've been doing all kinds of things they ain't supposed to be doing. Is this true? Absolutely not. So let me put my banner up. Okay. Welcome to the Opinionated Channel. All views expressed are opinions and alleged. If you would like to support my channel, please Cash App $Misha IMO. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm back. Okay, I had to put on my other voice so I could read my banner. I put a damn curtain up here because y'all ain't fooling me. Okay. Y'all are not fooling me. I don't know what y'all was arguing about. It doesn't make sense. I think that's something that y'all came up with together. You heard that he said it. He told you he said it. So now you saying it. And you could never really get a good read on Sophie because she always looks upset. She always looks mean. So I don't really know whether to believe it or not. Javen was sitting back with his arms folded like he just had been, I've been vindicated. I'm a chummy, funny guy. I just like to joke, isn't it? I don't care nothing about that. You were engaged. You shouldn't have been doing no damn joking. And if you can't handle your liquor, then you shouldn't be drinking. Okay. Baby, don't play with me. Javen and Sophie, get out of my life, honey. Y'all lying. We're going to keep this curtain up here because I think there was a curtain and they just took the curtain away. I have a conspiracy about the whole damn thing. Kieran and his Fantasia do said that y'all had a curtain, and a curtain it is. Serene Storm said, and that one thing I was upset about, why did no one ask what they were arguing? Girl, Serene, as soon as she said they were arguing, I literally screamed, about what? I wanted them to say so badly, what were you guys arguing about? Why are y'all? That did not make no sense. I think she wanted something from him that he didn't want to give in that moment, or they did something and then they discussed it. This could not be true, but in my mind, it's left open to interpretation because y'all should have told me what y'all were arguing about. Arguing about what? Child, I hollered out as soon as I'm like, what were y'all arguing about? Now, that is the only place I can say that the host dropped the ball because y'all worried about the booth having a damn curtain. I put the curtain up there. It's there. Now, what were y'all arguing about? Nobody said a thing. I was like, y'all finna get ready to piss me off. Lenny said, how were they arguing when they were cackling loud an hour before? Exactly, Lenise. But they want us to believe this, though. And everybody's like, see, you guys were coming all down on Javen, and they really were arguing. Well, baby, if you believe that, I got some magic beans to sell you. If you believe that this woman who was just grinning in his face, telling him how close she lived to him, that same exact night is now arguing with him, then I'm Beyonce's stylist. I don't understand how y'all can just believe any old thing. What are you talking about? Amy said, according to the interview with Jesse Wu, he claims that they were arguing about stuff that went on the show and how they weren't happy about the edit. Sounds correct to me, but that's what he said. I'm going to have to watch the interview and then I'll get back to you. I need to see the interview and see. What you mean? The way things were. I don't even remember him talking to Sophie. I guess I was so far removed from Javen. I don't even remember him speaking with Sophie. But okay, he may have. They were in there kissing. I know that's right, Nicole. I know that's right, Nicole. We see each other. They was in there kissing. Allegedly. And we so damn childish. They was in there kissing. I don't care what they say. Child, please. Alicia says, still not good enough. Because why do you care that she left that much? And why the hell y'all so passionate about this disagreement? That's all I'm saying. Why y'all having such a passionate argument? You ain't had that damn much passion for Katisha this entire time you've been with her. Even when y'all went to the reverse honeymoon, you didn't have that much damn passion. Now you gonna come back and 3 hours later start arguing with the woman that you didn't even choose? What are you talking about? And then I think they forgot to mention that not only did Megan say it was Sophie, he was flirting with all the girls. He was flirting with Anu. He was flirting with Yolanda. What about that? Like, ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Y'all ain't finna fool me, honey. Javen thinking this curtain debate and his sparkling beard will distract us from the facts. Okay, he ain't fooling me. And I don't even remember his beard sparkling, honey. Was it? It looked flat to me. I don't remember the sparkle. Keeziness Wiles, I hope I pronounced that right. He said he had the same argument by the bar when Katisha was there. Well, why did Katisha act like she was confused and surprised by the argument? I'm gonna look at the interview. I gotta look at this interview and see what y'all talking about. Hey, Stefan, how they arguing about the edit before seeing the show? Child, bye. Oh, you know what? See, that's why I'd be and I wasn't even thinking that perimenopause. Okay, I wasn't gonna put 2 and 2 together and get 4 until after I got off this live, and then I was gonna think back But thank you, Stefan. How you arguing about a damn edit? Goodbye and good night. Stefan has cracked the case, honey. We can move on. The lies have unfolded. Okay, they have unfolded. It's looking like a lie. You know what? And no, y'all, I tried and I'm gonna put it on because it's in honor of Stefan cracking this damn case. And it's also in honor of the Love is Blind liars. I'm going to start a Love is Blind lying hall of fame. And I need to put all the peoples in there that like to lie because that's all they do on this show. Quit playing. You right. Arguing about the edits and they ain't even seen the show. You know what? Mm-hmm. So on that note, we're going to have to put this together real quick. Okay, we're going to have to put this together. Here we go. Because they finna play in our face. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all see my screen? Is it still black? Y'all let me know if my screen's still black. Okay, it is. Okay, can y'all see the booth now? Okay, if y'all can see the booth, let me know. Okay, y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. Okay, some people say it's still black. I can see the screen up here now. We finna get into that lie song because Stefan done cracked the case and it's just what needs to be done. Okay, as far as this up here. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go, y'all. You know what?
Get set. 5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why. Every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes. Knowing that you telling them lies. You be telling them lies. I asked you about this. Did you lied about it? I asked you about that. Did you lied about it? Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, P-O-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. Now, boom! Let's go. Start telling all them lies. Number one, let's go. Cause I don't believe that you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies. The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me now. All right, y'all can hear me. Look at this man here. Look at this man. Like, what is happening? So y'all know that he is basically missing from the reunion. And so since he decided he wanted to miss from the reunion, I just went on ahead and added him. I found this picture somewhere, and he got his little bitto legs out. And what is happening? What is happening? This looks a fool, and I made sure to have your baby reach out to you since you act like you didn't have one. Okay, you were acting like you didn't have a kid, so I made sure I put one there for you, so you can pick that baby up and bounce it the same way you bounce from that reunion. You're gonna have enough nerve to send a statement. I'm like, I don't want to hear no lies and no statements from him. I want him to be here in the flesh. Why were you not present? I know you wasn't taking care of no child. I know you wasn't. Why were you not here? Huh, Daddy? Like, where were you at? And I'm just looking at this and I'm like, this is why Anu was hooping and hollering up in that party. Sure. I would have been like, thank you so much for not choosing me. Actually, I owe you a dinner. Do you want Mexican, Italian? What? It's on me. It's on me, baby. You do not have to worry about me. Look at it. Look at the material. Your spleen told you to put that on. Your spleen told you to put that outfit on. I'm not finna play. I am not finna play with you. Okay? It don't make no sense. V. Spencer said, you can take the children, bounce them on your knee, bounce them on your knee and sing. And sing a melody, honey. Yes, you can. Do you hear me? Mimi said the baby's mother said he knew he had a baby on the way before he went in them pods, talking about a spleen. Exactly, Mimi. I had references on that last live that we had. Oh, lying self. Patrick is a coward, Toya. I forgot his name was Patrick. Thank you. Honey, I just called him Daddy. Spleen man. Child, you are absolutely right. He is a coward. Child, anyway, let me see what else they got going on over here. Let me see what else y'all saying. True Love said Javen and Sophie's sexual tension was too heavy and they had to let it go in that photo booth. Wink, wink. Okay? They ain't fooling nobody but Katisha. Sitting there talking about he's the greatest guy. He's so nice. Like, I think he meant well. Okay, girl. You'll accept any old thing. And Patrick, you should have been at the reunion. You and your usher board jacket. That's one of them jackets you wear on the usher board. You should have put your long pants on. Nobody needs to see your socks. Actually, you didn't come dressed right. This reminds me of when I was still working at the school and the boys didn't come dressed right. So you just hand them a jacket because you got like a closet full of coats. You put a little jacket on them and you tell them go on to the assembly because you know you were supposed to put your other clothes on and you didn't come with your long pants. You got shorts on. So now everybody going to see your church socks. But I told y'all to put on long pants and a jacket. So now I got to give you a jacket that's 2 sizes too big. You got to wear your shorts and everybody going to see your white crew socks. And that's on you. So what you going to do? That's how Patrick look. Patrick looked like he ain't care nothing about himself. Do you hear me? His spleen got him looking a fool. They need to make them pay a fine if they don't show up to the reunion. They sure do. And you know what? That's what they do on Married at First Sight. Well, I don't know if they still impose those fees because if you don't do something, I think if you leave early or something, they used to fine you. They should. What about Javen's casual outfit? He never dressed up for nothing. Oh, girl, we done already talked about him in that damn belt with the white shoes on, looking crazy. Patrick's child's mother was on TikTok saying she was 4 months pregnant when he went on the show. And he told her to get rid of the baby. And that's why I put the baby right on up here. I'm going to make sure I don't put nothing in front of this baby. I'm going to put y'all's comments up here real quick and take them right down. This baby, it's their time to shine. Okay? Because why? Why would you even do that? That's just so trifling. Ugh. Moving on from him because we got to get down to this so we can wrap this thing up. Karen and Megan. I really, really, really like them as a couple. I do. But I noticed something. I hope that Karen doesn't lose himself and allows Sophie to railroad him. I mean, Megan to railroad him. Because Megan seems so sweet, but she also seems like she don't play on the slick a little bit. Okay? You need to do what I say and get it done. And I think that Kieran is like a go along to get along type of guy. And of course, happy wife, happy life. So he's going to do whatever he can to make Megan happy. And we love to see it. I just want to make sure that they both are getting what they need. Cause I don't know. I don't know. I just got something in my spirit when I was watching them. And I really like them as a couple. And I think they're one of those Love is Blind couples that you remember. So I'm hoping everything is everything. Okay. But that was the before, and this is the after. Still smiling, still looking beautiful together, still having so much fun. Megan has the most beautiful smile. They just seem like they, are a great couple. But like I said, I want to make sure that neither one of them is losing themselves because, he's in the gaming world and she was not too keen on the gaming of it all. And now it seems like she's trying to, bring him more over to the dancing side and have him integrate into her world. And then they were talking about how, like he doesn't really like to clean up or something. It was something like that. And she was saying she was going to get a sticker chart so she could help him to do his chores. And I said, yeah, I got to watch it, honey. I'm not trusting it. But I love the two of them together and I wish them much success. And that was the end of the reunion. Child, we had a good old time. Honey. Let me put Kieran and Megan, you will go down in the Love is Blind Hall of Fame of couples that we love to see couple. But we have to go back to Patrick and his spleen because I want his baby to get all of the attention that the baby deserves. So we got to go back to him. We just really do. That's just that on that. Yep. True Love said 2025. Let's change happy wife, happy life to happy house, happy spouse. Oh, Megan don't mess this up. She is married to wealth. Yeah, I think I think Megan really cares for Kieran. I just hope that he is able to have a voice too, Lady J said, Megan looks like the adult version of ESPN from the movie Blended with Adam Sandler. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that. Love them, but I hated this reunion, his reunion look. Yeah, I didn't like it either. I don't know what was going on. I'm all for the fashion and being edgy and whatnot, but now I'm good. Oh, and I forgot to insert Demi's picture. So Demi and Freddie were actually at the reunion. I didn't get the picture. I wanted to insert it. Both of them looked beautiful. Demi, girl, you are glowing. You looked so pretty. So both of them were there. Neither are dating anyone. I mean, I feel like they should date. And then a lot of people were saying that Demi should maybe date Demila. I'm like, not the two Dems together. I don't know. I don't see Demi and Demila being together, but you just never know. But yeah, Freddie was there, Demi was there, and ain't nobody dating Freddie. Freddie, let me find out you the problem. Because what's going on? I don't know. Why you ain't found no woman yet? And like the host said, look, we're running out of shows for you, Freddie. Now, what you gonna do? Okay. Freddie and Sarover. I thought about that too, ARW. I thought about that too, but I don't think it would work. I don't know. His personality is a little like dry, and I don't think Sarover would really be able to handle that. I don't know. I just don't see the two of them together. That's what I said, Toya. Freddie might be the problem, honey. Because what's wrong with Fine Funeral Freddie? And we don't know. Because what? How many shows and how many years ago was season 1? It's got to be at least 2 years ago. Because if this is already a year later, and season 1 was last year, and they had to wait a year. So we going into year 3, Freddie, and you ain't found no woman yet? All right. She did look amazing, GT Diva 24. Demi looked so good. I was like, I know that's right, girl. That's how you show them, okay? Freddie and Kal have the same sense of humor. None. Yeah, it's giving flat. But Freddie did try to play every now and again. But remember that lady he was with? She was like a wet blanket. I forgot her name, but yeah, he tried to play a little bit. Kal was only worried about his looks. All he cared about is himself. Oh, I look so good. All the girls they can't wait to see me because, I'm so fine. And I mean, anybody can get a muscle. They giving muscles out if you just pick up a weight. I'm just saying. It ain't really all that. You need to look at Freddie. He put together like a damn Ken doll from the head to the feet. Do you hear me? I have never seen a man more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And I done seen a lot of fine men. But it's just something about Freddie. It's like he was almost sculpted or something. I don't know. He's just so freaking handsome. And I think what makes him even more attractive, Cal, is that he doesn't boast about being handsome. So there's that. Okay? There's that. I watch his YouTube channel and he's funny. Oh, Freddie is? See, that's what I'm saying. Nita, you're right. She said perfection looks wise. Okay, let's make the distinction. Okay. Nicole said Cal acting like he looked like Brad Pitt in the face. Child. Anywho, maybe if he fixed that silly hair, then we might see something a little bit different. But for now, it's giving absolutely nothing. All right, y'all, we're finna get ready to wrap this thing up. I think we have successfully gone through the reunion for season 2, Love is Blind UK. And yeah, I mean, that's a wrap on the season. Sorry I didn't give y'all reviews, but the reviews don't get very great reception. So I just felt like I'm gonna watch the season and then we'll stop here and discuss it. And I think I like this better. Now, y'all know I don't do that for every show. I normally review episode by episode, but because Love is Blind has bogged me down with all these episodes at once, and life was life in between the episodes airing, I really didn't have the energy or the emotional bandwidth to actually watch and or discuss. But this is great. And it's only 5:00 and I can still put my dinner on right quick. So thank y'all so much for joining me. We're going to give Patrick's baby a little bit more time up here on the screen and whatnot. Okay, we are. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody said, now I see the photo booth. Okay, so you must be still back a long time ago. Fast forward it to the almost the end, and then you'll see Patrick. Okay. I think I like these Sunday middle of the day lives. And the crazy part about it is I'm not going to be able to keep it up because the housewives are coming back. Potomac is about to hit the scene. We're also going to have this week a Ready to Love Live. The Ready to Love Live will be Wednesday night. So meet me Wednesday night to come and discuss the season so far. This very last episode, I want to discuss what y'all think about Rose and how she was treated because her child's father is incarcerated. I want to know what y'all feel about that because there was mixed reviews. Some people said it's fine. Other people were like, no, she should have said something. So I think we need to discuss it. So y'all come back on Wednesday night. I'm going to put it up so that y'all know it's going down. If you're on Patreon, meet me at 6 p.m. I need to go do what I got to do real quick. And I will catch y'all later. I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all have an excellent Sunday and enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Bye, y'all.